Hi Kim, it's Randy here from Randy Cycle Service, and we just wanted to run through a quick video of your ST90 starting cold and running, and just give you an overall quick round of it tour as well. So everything's working good. Basically, the cold start, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the fuel on. The fed tank's a little low, so I set it to reserve. This is on all the way. Then set the choke to fully closed. Turn on the key, get the kickstarter out, and you're running. It's been sitting inside, so it's not super duper cold. If it were outside and a little bit colder, you may have to kick it a couple of times. And I usually just crack the choke a little bit, and I keep the idle up by myself, by hand, and until it warms up enough to ride off. Hi Kim, it's Randy here from Randy Cycle Service, and I just wanted to run through the clutch on your ST90 here to show you what happened with it and why it wasn't working properly. What I've done is pulled the engine side cover over here and pulled all the linkage off. The clutch is actually laying over here. That's the clutch assembly itself. It appears to be okay. What was happening was exactly what I suspected, and then the linkage was out of place. What we have on the end of the shifter linkage where it comes through the case, you have a little arm that actually manually operates the clutch when you push down or lift up on the shifter. That releases it so it can shift into gear. What that has to be correct, what it has to be is actually situated so that it sits right here like this, and it has to have this little cutout in the proper place for it to work. Well, the way it was installed was just like this, and you can see that cutout was turned about almost 180 degrees out from where it was supposed to be. So what it's done, it's rubbed a little spot on here, which is no harm done, but it was binding in there. And actually, when I pull this lifter plate out, you can see there's a pin on the back of it. That pin is supposed to be located in this hole here. So again, about 180 degrees out from where it was supposed to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that back in its proper position, just like this. Then that allows for the clearance for the arm to operate back and forth in there to operate the clutch lifter plate like it's supposed to. We'll do that, we'll get it all buttoned back up, new gasket on it, and you'll be all set again, and everything will be working exactly as it should. This is a little dangerous thing on an ST90. You can actually see while it's idling. This is the cam chain guide bolt is trying to unscrew itself because it was never tightened. That comes out, it's going to throw the chain, and then the chain's going to bend the chain's going to come off the cam gear and then bend the valves in the engine and have a major problem there. This is on a recently restored bike, and so not a good thing. If I just touch it again, you can see it sits there and unscrews itself. Good thing this bike didn't run very long. That would have been potentially catastrophic for the engine.